Hello and welcome to Fiona's Creative Canvas. Today I'm going to be doing a landscape art piece using acrylic paints. I want it to be like an oceanscape or a seascape. I've mixed up some colours here, acrylic paints with a bit of Floetrol and water, just to try some more fluid type paints. I also have some colours here that I wanted to experiment with, particularly this green and purple. I want to see how I can add these in subtly into a more blue, stormy landscape, I guess. But we're just going to start with spraying a little bit of water onto the canvas. This is just like a bottle that used to have spectacle cleaner in it. And let's just get this covered. I'll wet my brush. All right, that was actually quite quick to get down, but I still want kind of a wash. While we've got some of this colour in here, I'm going to add a little bit of green in. Maybe a little bit of purple in the sky. Still got some green on there. Interesting. Oh no. A little bit of transparency through there. It's not a bad thing. Thought it was. It gives a little bit of lightness in there now. More like shallow water. I do want to add some brown in without it going green. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try it. Spritz a little bit. Oh, look at those dots though. I don't know. I'm just playing here. Kind of like this, but oh. Interesting. I just don't know about this liquidy paint. I think we're going to go back to the paints. Interesting. I wasn't planning to get this detailed. Now, what am I going to do here? So I want the lines kind of finer at the back, and then like slowly getting wider as we come forward. Just looking at my sky, and it looks okay. Just having fun playing with shapes. I'm just going sideways. See how I've got that bit of white just there? So that ends up kind of folding over. Okay, not really what I was planning. I like this out here. I feel like that's an island. It's quite fine. Ooh. Sure, that's the best brush for it. What other brushes have we got? This one. Okay, cloudy day, a little bit rough, and I need a bit of life. So maybe I should wait for it to dry. Might add some birds. Okay, just coming back to this. I'm just trying to come up with a colour to give a bit of a sunny background. So it kind of gives an island look out there. Okay, I feel like this is kind of my focal point here. So that's where I'm going to put my birds. It's going to be quite tricky. See how small it is? It just gives it life. Okay, we are back with this one. I've taken a little bit of time away from painting, but I'm back today and I'm feeling like this one doesn't have enough going on in it, except for the birds. So I've got these colours out and my plan is to do a catamaran. These are the colours I'm going to use for my sail. I'll probably mix them a bit because I want to make sure it blends in well with the background. I've got a white chalk here to draw on my catamaran to start with. So I kind of want it just leaving the shore. And I do have a reference image that I'm using. My brother used to sail on this boat. And then the sail is about here, or the mast. It's on a slight angle. So I thought I'd freehand the chalk, not tracing it this time. Just good thing about this is it's angles, you know. And it's actually in the picture is my brother as a young man and neighbour who owned a catamaran. So they might be a little bit tricky for me, but we're going to try and sort of make out the bodies. Got the life vest on as well. It's one body and the other body is here. I think we're going to have to do a fair amount of mixing here. And I also think that we'll need a light side and a dark side, but I might just get, well, I've got this colour, let's just mark out the boat. I will change the colour of these, but I just want to get them marked out. Other side of the mast, a darker edge. I do need to put the bit in between, but I might let this dry a bit. I do feel like I'll have to come over with some waves. Going to start on the sail. The next colour has the dark blue in it. I'm going to get some bright colours in here now. So maybe I can come back to working on this bit for a little bit. Right, next colour. Alright, so for doing people, I've got to try and block the colours out. They got like life jackets on. I think they're bigger than I thought. Got a bit of a weird leg there. It's supposed to be going that way. I think the only way to fix it is to try and redraw the mast. Okay, not too bad. Now I've got to fix this. Of white. A bit of a highlight on the leg there. Sometimes it's just the small little details at the end. Oh, where did those triangles come from? There's just one quick little thing I want to change. I just need a little bit of shadow from the boat. Okay, here is the final result, and it became a bit more detailed than I intended in the first place. The clouds kind of started that off, even though I used a very large brush. Like the strokes, it doesn't look like close up, it doesn't look that detailed, but when you go back it looks a lot better. The island that developed, the golden yellow around it sets it off a bit, and I added a little bit of purple in there to give it distance, and it looks to be a little bit like Rottnest Island, which is west of Perth here, where all the quokkas are. And that's what got me thinking about putting the boat in. I just thought there didn't look like there was a lot going on besides the birds, so I thought it just needed something extra, and now it actually looks more complete, I think. The people, I'm not used to doing people at all, and I'm pretty happy with them. Got a bit of shading on there to give them a bit of volume, but they're not that detailed. But yeah, it's worth giving these things a try. You never know where it's going to take you. I mean, this actually, like when I started it, I was thinking of some sort of stormy ocean landscape. Was not thinking about birds or boats or islands or anything like that, and it all just kind of developed. Tried a lot of different techniques, used some sponges, palette knives, big brushes, little brushes, you know, tried a bit of everything, and you know, some things worked and some things didn't, but you would have seen me make a few mistakes and I just went over them basically. So yeah, big shout out to all the channel members for your support. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. And everyone who watches the videos and comments, I really do appreciate it. That's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye.